A-side music. Jojo Fasho. Still walking these Vegas streets. With bands on me. And I got that thing too.
I'm just trying to get high if you're feeling me. Nobody relates if they ain't never been through it. Just hit the green.
Yeah. You know what time it is. It's Sorry Not Sorry. I'm your boy Jojo Fasho. We're here. The podcast is live. I got my man Nick Pollard here from DM Clothing and Photography. That's Dirty Minds for you motherfuckers who don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? What's up, my dude?
Shit, chilling, trying to make it happen. You know how it is.
So yeah. First, you know what I mean? Tell the people where you are from.
I'm from LA, California, but I'm out here in Vegas. Been here for like 15 years, trying to make it big. You know what I mean? Trying to win.
Oh yeah. You know what it is. So yeah, man, I brought you on the podcast, man. You know what I mean? So you can tell people about your clothing, your photography, you know what I mean? Everything that you do, so we can get it out to the world, you know what I mean? Let people know who you are and what you're about. You know what I mean? So tell us about Dirty Minds.
Dirty Minds is something I came out with my LA niggas back in the days. Some years ago, I started in LA. At first, it was supposed to be like kind of a porn site type of shit. I was trying to make some porn and shit like that, and I seen it wasn't really getting nowhere with it. So I was like, fuck it, let me try to make it to a little clothing line. Trying to throw this shit on, throw it on and shit, and trying to bring out my creativity and see what's up with that. And I've been doing all right. It's not where I want it to be yet, but it's getting there. I got a lot of people on my team. I got my nigga Joso for sure, and this motherfucker, he helping me out in a lot of shit too. So yeah, I'm trying to make it out here. I'm trying to do my thing.
With the porno shit, were you trying to be in the porno or direct the
I
porno?
was directing the porno. I was the cameraman. I wasn't a motherfucker in there.
Okay, you weren't trying to be the stunt
No.
dick. Okay.
Not at all. But yeah, I have my young niggas out there doing their thing. I was recording them and shit, trying to make it happen. But when I thought about it, I was like, I guess I shouldn't do the porno thing. Maybe later in life, I can probably do that once I start getting bigger and shit. But yeah. So I changed my whole thing. So it went from DME, which was Dirty Minds Entertainment, to Dirty DM Clothing, which is Dirty Minds Clothing and shit, and photography. I got into photography like in the pandemic and shit. So when I was going through that, I got my
You didn't
camera.
have
You know what I mean? Yeah, I started taking pictures. I started getting the feel of that. And then after that, I mean, I'm still in the photography shit. I love photography or whatnot. But then I started creating shit, started creating T-shirts, and I start doing other things, reaching out, doing other stuff. You know what I mean? So you know how that
the
goes.
pandemic. It seemed like didn't nobody have shit to do during the pandemic. Everybody reinvented
Right,
themselves, came up
exactly.
with some new shit.
Everybody's trying to find themselves, trying to do something. Shit. I didn't get that PPP though. I wish I would have got, but like everybody else did. But
It's
yeah,
all
I
right.
did my thing, man.
It's
I'm
all
all
right.
right. Yeah, right. So I'm good.
Yeah. So in the transition from, and for those of you who don't know, you know what I mean? Anytime you have seen me on stage, you go and see some of my clips, any shirt that says JoJo for show on it, this guy has made. You know what I mean? I damn near got a whole wardrobe of some shit. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
you know what I mean? He came with the logo. He came with a lot of shit for me. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This is the guy, man. So make sure you guys tap in and tell a friend. You know what I mean? But in the you know what I mean, what is it about the clothing that really got you, that brought you into clothing?
Shit. Me. I don't know. When I had the opportunity to express my creativity, and I already had my logo and I had my name for myself, I just ran with that. Like, cause I don't know. I like clothing. I like everything about the industry of fashion and whatnot. I like how people can look good. I like making people help people look good and all that too. So I was just like, fuck it. And I had the chance to do it, so everything fell in place at that time. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna run with this. So that's what I've been running with. So I'm still trying to make it happen. I mean, but I'm still learning things. I'm still trying to learn new ways of making shit happen, making the clothing, making the designs. I'm still learning, and I had a lot of people supporting me. I had my family, like I said, I had JoJo supporting me. I had a lot of people supporting me, so I like fuck it. I'm gonna stick with this and see what happens with it. So I done made a couple dollars off of it. I mean, I'm not rich, but you know what I mean. I made a couple dollars off of it, so
Shit.
I mean, it's cool. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I just got to be patient and let my mind work. I'm gonna figure out something, and it's gonna pop sooner or later for sure.
That's what's up.
Uh-huh.
So when you were growing up, what fashion brands inspired you to, you know what I mean? What was you into? What clothing brands, you know what I mean, really caught your eye, you know what I mean, as you were coming
Oh
up?
shit. Well, I was born in the '70s, so like in the '80s and the '90s, when I was growing up, I remember having that. I don't know if anybody remember them Fila suits, them Fila sweatsuits with the zipper in the back, with the hood come to a zipper and have Fila in the back. I think I had one of those. That was one of my favorite shit. That shit was awesome. And I mean, when it comes to shoes and everything, I fucked with everything, the J's, the everything that was there at that moment. I remember being in the third grade. I had a Gucci belt that I used to wear to school. Like I didn't give a shit about Gucci back then, but now I wish I had that belt still because everybody is on that Gucci shit. But back then, that didn't even really matter to me at that time. I didn't even know Gucci was that person. You know what I mean? So, but now that I see everybody is all on this Gucci shit, I'm not even trying to be on that. But I'm trying to make this black thing happen. I'm trying to be on some black shit. So fuck Gucci, fuck all them because I don't. Not saying that they didn't inspire me. They inspired me to do a lot of shit because of Gucci, Versace, all them. They did some great things, and I see what they did. And right now, I'm just trying to keep it hood based, low key, and trying to do my own thing and trying to grow. I'm trying to start somewhere and trying to step up. You know what I mean? That's all. I mean, shit.
So when you go into you know what I mean, like your photography and your clothing, like what is your creative process like? You know what I mean, for each of those? Like how do you prepare? Like what is your mental like? You know what I mean, when you come into dealing with a new artist or somebody who wants a certain type of look.
Uh, I come at it is if you trust me to make you the person that you want to be with my little twist to it when I come to my photography shit, because when I do my photography, I'm gonna put my twist to it. So most likely you're gonna like what I bring to you. If you don't like it, I try to switch it up and try to see what you like, but it's gonna always gonna have my twist to it. So it's just gonna be me. Whatever I put into this world is gonna be me. It's gonna be part of me. So I mean, if you with it, you with it. If you're not, you're not. All I'm doing now, I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to at least put a footstep, a footprint on the world of fashion. It'll probably not be a big one, but hey, I mean, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna keep trying until I die. So that's all I can say about that. So I mean, shit. I mean, I got some shit right here I can show
Yeah,
you
yeah.
that I've done, but yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. Please show us. Please show us. What you got? What you
shit. Let me
got?
see. How do I? I don't even know how to switch this fucking phone around. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all. All right, this is me
Shit.
right here. This is one of my first symbols right here. This is a sweatsuit that I started making. I'm starting to make my sweatsuits. I'm starting off basic at the moment, but I'm gonna try to make it better. These my t-shirts or whatnot right here. I got certain t-shirts from everything. I'm sorry, this was a rush, so I just threw everything on the bed. So I got all kind of shit here. And my favorite artist, my favorite rap artist right here, Pac. I had to get Pac on my shirts and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got all different shit, you know what I mean? I even make shit for the little kids or whatnot. You know what I mean? Ghetto child. I'm trying to
Oh
make it.
shit.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to step out there and all this shit.
Oh shit! Hold on. I ain't seen that Ghetto Child yet. You got hold on. I ain't seen that one yet. That's some
Right.
new shit.
I'm trying to do it. I got my young man. He be representing. He be modeling my shit. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Trying to do something different. You know what I mean? Like my mind is always going. I'm trying to figure out different ways to show my creativity and all that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to do a little bit everything. You know what I mean? I'm all over the place. I make birthday shirts. This was for my girl 36th birthday. I made this for her. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my mind open. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to learn at the same time. So you know what it is. So it is what
So
it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Make sure y'all tap into his Instagram, man. When we post this motherfucker, man, you guys are definitely gonna have the link to his Instagram so y'all can get with him. You know
Yeah,
what I
check
mean?
a
Or
brother
anybody can get with
out.
me. You know what I mean?
More money
And
I
I will
get, the more
definitely point
better I
y'all
can
in the
get
right
at this
direction, man.
shit. The more money I get, the more I can get done. I can get more shit popping. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm out here trying to do this thing.
Yeah, you you initially showed me how to work the heat press and all that shit. You know what I mean? We were at that punk ass job. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say what it was because
Right.
they're not paying us to advertise them. But you know what I mean? I remember when I first came in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I seen the shirt. You know what I mean? I was like, where the fuck you get that from? Because I mean, I'm a t-shirt connoisseur. You know what I mean? I love graphic tees. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I was
Exactly.
like, man, where the fuck you get that from? And the first thing you were looking at me, you were like, I made this. I was like, no shit. You know what I mean? So he was at work advertising his own shit, which I thought was cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And how did you come up with that logo? Because that's what stood out to me first with the beanie and shit. You know what I mean? The black dude with the beanie. Like, how'd you come up with that logo?
Well, like I said, I had Dirty Minds already, and I had some people like actually the dude that made my logo that drew the picture. He was a tattoo artist that I fuck with. He actually from Vegas, but he be back and forth to New York and shit. I ain't gonna say no names because he ain't paying me for it. But you know how that is. But anyway, yeah, I went to him. I told him like, yeah, I got this Dirty Mind shit. Can you make me something that resembled Dirty Minds? And this what he came up with. And I've been running with that since then. So I've been sticking with that for the moment. I've been trying to find different artists, like people that can draw, people that got creative minds, and try to throw those into my creativity of making fashion and shit. I want people that can draw, that can do anything. I mean, I'll pay y'all for the logo or whatever you can make for me. But I like to keep my shit open. I like to change up my logo. I want to change up all type of shit. You know what I mean? So I'm wide open right now. So you know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it out here. Just a nigga out here in these streets trying to make it big. You feel me? That's
Hey,
about
so
it.
in the you know, I see you got the children's clothing line now. Have you transitioned anything for the ladies? You know what I mean? Because I know when I was talking about making shirts for the ladies and shit in lingerie, my girl was like, "Nah, nigga,
It's
I'm
a
gonna fuck you up
lingerie
if you do
shit.
some shit like that." You know what I mean? So,
Shit, I had a couple ideas. I got my new name other than Dirty Minds. I came up with another brand called Nonchalant. I was trying to make that for the ladies, but I don't know how I'm gonna come out with it just yet. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to do something for the ladies as well. You know, all the ways. I've been trying to get like the bathing suits cracking, the ladies sweatsuits and whatnot, all that good shit. But it's gonna be under the Nonchalant brand. But it's also Dirty Minds brand. But because I'm a nonchalant ass nigga, so and and that name nonchalant just sounds so good when you say it. So it's like, okay, that sounds something like for the ladies probably would get connected to or some shit like that. So yeah, I'm still working on different things, different names and shit. So nonchalant gonna be out there. So if you ever hit up my IG, I got a couple nonchalant shirts on there and shit, but I ain't really pushed it just yet. So I'm trying, you know what I mean?
okay, okay,
Yeah, because I'm doing this with my own
yeah,
money,
my neck.
so it gotta be slow poke sometimes. But yeah,
Hey, slow motion better than
no
no
motion,
motion, my friend.
right,
That's how it always happens. You know what I mean? Until we get those big supporters behind us. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
We gotta do our diligence. But You know what I mean? What is one message that you would give to anybody starting out? You know what I mean? Trying to entrepreneur their own brand. You know what I mean? What's one message you would give them?
I say if you feel it and your heart is into it, shit, run with it. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. And always keep your mind open for ideas to make your shit better or different. Cause different always sells. So once you different and people start noticing it, you'll get it. And if you got family and you got people that support you, always give them they props. Love them. Make sure they are part of your business. Not saying they into the business, but at least a part of something that
The
you
business.
can that you can actually listen to what they saying about anything. Like you gotta listen. You gotta keep your ears open and shit. I mean, if God wants you to do that, I very believe in God. So if He wants you to make that, you'll make that. So don't let nobody stop you from doing what you want to do. If you got that creative mind, keep that shit creative. Keep your mind open. Keep your ears open. Keep your ears to the streets. All that. Just be ready to do whatever you have to do to get your shit going. That's got to be about it.
Right. It's it's ironic you mentioned Tupac Shakur. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
my
Because
guy.
coming
That's
from
my
our
guy
era,
right
you
there.
know what I
That's my
mean.
guy.
He was one of the all time legends. You know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
what would you have to say about his fashion presence? You know what I mean? How did he influence fashion in the hip hop world? Do you think?
Tupac, I fucked with Tupac to a point. When it comes to fashion, I wouldn't say Tupac had a big fashion sense like that, but he was always fresh. He always had the rag tied around his head. That's a big ass statement. Like everybody do that shit now. Like before Pac did it, like nobody was doing that shit. Like what the fuck? But now, yeah, I mean, Pac been influencing me because of his beliefs, of his strength, of everything. Like to me, Pac was a real nigga, but everybody got their flaws and shit in life. So I'm not saying Pac was the perfect nigga, but he was a real nigga and he always did his shit and he always focused on his shit. Like he was always a fighter to what he believed in and what he wanted to do. So that's why I always use him as my go to person on things that you want to do in your life because he was always a strong one and he was always a real one to me. So yeah, and plus I was from the West Coast, so Pac did that for us and changed us. So that's how I feel about
Yeah, the West Coast indeed.
Pac.
How do you feel about West Coast fashion versus East Coast fashion? You know what I mean?
To me, and
Do you feel like there's
not to be on no bullshit, East Coast fashion is cool, but it's kind of weird to me. I mean, a little bit. Not for my street niggas. My street niggas always keep it basic when it comes to it, but when it comes to like fashion, when you wearing blouses and shit like that, I can't really fuck with that when it comes to that higher point of fashion that's in New York, because New York is the place of fashion. That's where fashion usually come from. That's where fashion is born. They did a lot of shit, but now I feel like they forgetting about the people that's actually on the streets. They forgetting about the people that can't afford that big name brand ass shit. Like like that's what I'm thinking. Cause I mean, like I fuck with New York. I'm not an East Coast hater at all. But when it comes to fashion, it seems like they leaving the people that's on the streets kind of down. Cause you got people killing over Jordans and shit like that. And if they just had some kind of plan to make a lower price range for people that's not can't afford their fashion, at least make something that they actually can afford instead of making everything so fucking expensive and so fucking crazy. I think they'll do a lot, but I don't know. This is just me talking, so I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want niggas running up on me on some bullshit over some
He's
fashion.
like, I don't want no problems.
Right,
He's
I
like, I don't
don't
want
want
no
no
problems.
problems over no fashion shit. Cause like, what the fuck, I'm gonna be fighting over fashion? But whatever. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. That's all cool. Cause I think everybody in every place in the world, they starting to forget about the people that actually make them rich. They starting to forget about that, and I feel like you can make gear for the rich, and you can also make gear for the not so rich. That's how I feel about it. So I don't know. That's just me talking.
Like yeah, like we were coming up, we had, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
FUBU
exactly.
and shit like that, you know what I mean, the South Poles, you know what I mean, shit, Tommy Hilfiger was once semi affordable, you know what I mean, back in the 90s, you
Right.
know what I mean, but everything seems to have skyrocketed. I mean, you even look at
Oh
Champion made
yeah.
a hell of a
Yeah,
comeback,
they
you know what I
did.
mean,
Yeah, they
we
did.
was all at
Champion is
school with the
expensive
Champion
as fuck
hoodies and
now.
shit,
Like you
you know
said,
what I
bro,
mean, that
champion
shit's
man
damn
is fucking expensive. I'm like, what the fuck?
no, man, that shit. Yeah, my son wanted one of them. That shit's like $100, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? That shit used to be like
$2. Right.
$22 or some shit like that.
Exactly.
You know
Exactly.
what I mean? So it seems like a lot of brands are really out to get that bag,
Right.
as they say, and
And forgetting about
yeah,
the
it
people
seems like
that actually
everything's
made
like.
them. They forgetting about the people that made them who they are. That's what I'm starting to feel like.
You know what I mean? I'm still kind of a Pro Club nigga. You know what
Oh
I mean?
yeah,
It
of
seems like
course.
Pro Club only went up like $1.50 or something
Right,
like that
nigga.
since I started wearing that
Remember
shit.
a pair of
You
Chucks
know
was
what I
only
mean? Even
$25, and now Chucks is like $60
man,
for a pair of Chucks. Like what the fuck?
man,
Like I know the material
Chucks are
didn't change.
expensive as fuck.
Right. Like it's fucking
You know
crazy,
what I
but
mean? Yeah.
I
So
guess.
yeah, all these brands are trying to, you know what I mean? I guess I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you know what I mean? It seems like a lot of more local and urban brands, you know what I mean, such as yourself are taking a step in the right direction, you know what I mean? And more people are seem to be more geared to that toward the streets, you know what I mean? Outside of people that are just you know what I mean, designer-fied, you know what I
Right.
mean, only wear designer shit, you know what I mean, and half of that shit probably around us is knockoff, you know what I mean.
Exactly.
I can't afford to go into the Louis Vuitton store and spend $1,500 on a belt, you know what I
Right.
mean. I can't do it, but you know what I mean. But I can buy one from the hood nigga for $50,
Right.
you know what I mean. So
Exactly.
I got a few
And
of them,
still looking good
you
as
know what I
them
mean.
niggas, and still look good as fuck. That's the point. Me and my girl was just talking about that the other day. Like we can go to the swap meet, we can go anywhere, buy the cheapest shit, go to Ross, buy the cheapest shit, and still look like $1 million nigga when you step out the door. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking crazy. Like everybody putting all this money into these fucking industries that's not even helping black folks at all. But people love it for some fucking reason. I don't dig it because I know I can go into anywhere and come out that motherfucker with an outfit that'll blow minds. Like, oh nigga, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Where you get that from? Like, oh nigga, I just went to the swap meet, or I just went to Ross. Like, what the fuck? That's what I'm talking about.
Marshalls, nigga, you know what I mean. TJ Maxx, you know what I
Right.
mean. Like,
It's a $3
you know what I mean.
shirt. Like what the fuck? It's just I don't know. The fashion is changing, and I don't think it's not for the people no more. It's like now you gotta be. That's why I think all these young niggas out here robbing and doing all this extra shit for fashion and for dumbass shit, which they don't really need to have to do that because you can still look good. It's how you present yourself when you're wearing some shit make you look good. Cause like I said, nigga, I can come out shining with a thrift shop fucking shopping spree, and I can still come out still looking as best as this nigga with all the Louis Vuitton shit. Like nigga, I can come out here looking better than you or as good as you if I know what the fuck fashion is or I know how to put shit together. So that's how I feel about that situation though. But yeah, like I said, it's just
so outside of t-shirts, you know what I mean, and other stuff, have you leaned toward the jeans, you know what I mean, at all? You know
I'm
what I mean? Because it seems like nobody's really branding jeans like that
true,
anymore.
true, true. Shit. Yeah, the jeans and shit. Yeah, that's kind of hard unless you find someone that you can get bulk of jeans from, and then you got to get like embroidery. I think the next thing I'm trying to do is get an embroidery when they can sew shit into my shit, so like name brand shit in my shit. So that's why I think nonchalant gonna be. Nonchalant's gonna be a whole different genre of clothing that I want to put out. I want to be more like player type shit when it comes to nonchalant clothing. You know what I mean? Like Dirty Minds is cool for like the sweatsuits and the t-shirts and shit like that, beanies or whatnot, whatever the case may be. But I also want to get like dress shirts, you know what I mean, the nice jeans or the nice belts or whatnot. Like I said, like the bathing suits and shit for the ladies and shit. I want nonchalant that because nonchalant sound more player. You know what
Playery.
I mean? That's fun. You know, I'm trying to step into that. So yeah, I'm trying. I'm still figuring it out. I'm not. I ain't got all the answers yet, but I'm trying to do something, bro. I'm just out here, and I'm still doing my photography. So anybody needs some photography, I'll come out there and do my thing or whatnot. And if anybody anybody want to even try to model my shit, I actually do need some models for my Dirty Mind shit. Like I need some niggas, I need some females, I need somebody to make my shit look good and get out there even more. You know what I mean? Reach out. I want to reach in places that I haven't reached yet. You know?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I mean, all you models, all you, you know what I mean, people of that genre,
Right.
you know what I mean. We got some work for you right here, you know what I mean, with my man. And you know what I mean, bro. It's been a pleasure having you on this little podcast segment. You know what I
Thank
mean,
you
so
for
we can,
having me.
you know what I mean, letting us know about your brand and what you got popping. You know what I mean. So everybody look out for Dirty Minds, Nonchalant, Ghetto Child. You know
All
what I
right.
mean. All coming from Nick
Yes,
Pollard. You know
sir.
what I mean. A future fashion brand icon. You know what I mean. So tap in, tell a friend. You know what I mean. I'm Jojo Fasho. This is Sorry Not Sorry, the podcast. Nick Pollard, Dirty Minds. You know what I mean. And yeah, we doing the damn
Yep,
thing.
yep, yep.
And we out.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
I don't do this for fame, it's strictly therapeutic. Real game, a dedication to real music. This is COVID-19 with no vaccination. This is HIV without medication.